Welcome back to the channel. You know, I've been a faithful General Hospital watcher for over 20 years now. At my age, these characters have become like old friends. I visit every afternoon. Some days they make me laugh. Some days they make me holler at the TV. But I just can't stay away. And right now, what's happening with young Jocelyn Jax has me really worried. Let me tell you something, folks. My heart just aches for that girl. Poor Jocelyn has been missing for 3 whole weeks, and hardly anyone noticed. 3 long weeks. Can you imagine how scared and lonely she must feel? That sweet Eden McCoy brings so much life to the role, and now they've got her locked away by that dangerous Cassius West, the evil twin of Nathan West. I swear, some people in Port Charles just carry nothing but trouble in their veins. What really gets under my skin is how her mama Carly has been acting through all of this. Lord have mercy. I've always had a soft spot for Carly Corinthos. She's a fighter, that one. But this time, I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed in her. She's been so busy running around with those men, first Brennan, then Valentine, that she didn't even realize her own daughter had been gone for 3 weeks. A mother not knowing her child is missing, that just don't sit right with me. I've raised kids of my own, and I can tell you a parent's heart is supposed to feel when something's wrong. It should hurt deep down when your baby's in trouble. But Carly, she was too wrapped up in her own romance and drama to even notice. And it gets even darker. From what I'm hearing, that Sidwell fellow actually pointed a gun at Jocelyn. Just thinking about that sweet young lady facing a gun makes my blood run cold. She's already been through so much in her young life, family problems, heartbreaks, and now this. She's been held captive this whole time while her mother was distracted by love affairs. It's just heartbreaking. But it looks like things are finally turning around this week. Thank goodness. The previews show Carly starting to wake up and put the pieces together. She's beginning to realize that Jocelyn hasn't reached out in way too long. You can see it in her face, that moment when a mother's instinct finally kicks in strong. She's sounding the alarm now, asking questions and connecting the dots. I just hope she's not too late. I keep thinking, come on, Carly, honey. Get moving. Your daughter needs you. I'll be honest with you, I've been shaking my head at the TV a lot lately. Part of me wants to reach through the screen and say, wake up, girl. Your baby's in danger. But that's what makes General Hospital so good, isn't it? It pulls you right in and makes you care so deeply about these people, even when they make foolish mistakes. I really pray that Jocelyn comes home safe and sound. She's a strong, smart girl, but even the strongest ones need their family when things get this scary. I've got my coffee ready and my chair pulled up close to the TV this week. I won't miss a single episode. I know a lot of you feel the same way too. These stories remind me that life can be messy and complicated, but family should always come first. No matter how old we get, that truth never changes. I sure hope the writers give us a happy ending on this one. My heart's rooting hard for Jocelyn to make it back to the people who love her. You know, I've been following this General Hospital story real close, and the more I watch, the more my heart just twists up for that poor family. Right now, Carly Corinthos is finally pulling herself together and getting people organized. She's starting to wake up to the fact that her daughter Jocelyn has been missing for way too long. It's about time, if you ask me. A mother's love should have kicked in sooner, but I guess sometimes it takes a good scare to shake us awake. Still, I'm glad she's finally sounding the alarm and rounding up help. Meanwhile, that brave young Jocelyn isn't just sitting around waiting to be saved. From what they're showing, she's been busy searching every corner of that prison cell where she's being held. And here's the interesting part. It's the same room where Anna Devane was locked up as a hostage back in 2025. You remember that, don't you? Anna went through something similar, and now Jocelyn is looking for any little clues or messages that Anna might have left behind. I thought that was pretty clever. Even in the darkest spot, that girl is still fighting and using her head. It makes me proud of her, even though I'm worried sick. Over on the other side, things are getting pretty tense with Brennan and Valentine. From what I understand, Brennan is pushing hard for Valentine to reach out to some mysterious contact named Z. He says it's the only real way to bring Jocelyn home safely. But Valentine is furious about it. He doesn't want to risk getting caught himself, especially with Ross Cullum possibly finding out. You can tell he's torn up inside. He even tried to tell Carly they should just walk away, like the plan wasn't worth it. But Carly wasn't having any of that. She gave him a little space to talk privately with Jack, but you could see the pressure building. Brennan kept urging Carly to convince Valentine, saying this was their best shot at saving her daughter. But that's when Carly really let her feelings out. She got after Brennan pretty good, complaining that he's always so focused on the mission instead of caring about her daughter's life. She even blamed him for getting Jocelyn mixed up in all that WBS trouble in the first place. I gotta say, watching her stand up like that made me feel for her. A desperate mama bear protecting her cub, that's something I understand deep down. I'll tell you what, these twists and turns have me talking to the TV again. Come on now, folks. Get that girl home. I keep saying, it's hard seeing Jocelyn trapped in that same terrible place Anna was in, knowing how dangerous those people like Sidwell and Cassius are. But I also love that they're showing Jocelyn being smart and strong, not just waiting around helpless. This whole storyline is really pulling at my heartstrings. It reminds me how quickly things can go wrong when we take our eyes off the people we love most. I'm hoping and praying that Carly and the others can pull together in time. Jocelyn has already been through enough. She deserves to come back home where she belongs, safe and sound, with the people who care about her. I'll be right here watching every episode, coffee in hand, just like always. These characters have a way of getting under your skin, don't they? They feel almost like family after all these years. You know, the more I watch this storyline unfold, the more it keeps me up at night thinking, now they've got me wondering about that prison cell where poor Jocelyn is being held. Could that same place have made Anna Devane sick? I remember it clear as day. Anna escaped from that room at Windermere, but instead of getting better, she ended up locked away in isolation at the mental hospital. The poor woman went through some kind of manic episode, and the doctors still can't seem to bring her back to herself. It just breaks my heart. Viola Hughes plays her so beautifully, you can feel how lost Anna is right now. What if something in that awful cell is causing all this trouble? Maybe something Anna touched while she was locked up, or something that happened during her escape? Lord, when it comes to Windermere and the WSB, nothing surprises me anymore in Port Charles. These people have cloned folks and frozen them, for goodness sake. So if they can do all that wild stuff, who's to say there isn't some kind of chemical, poison, or strange substance in that room messing with people's minds? I keep asking myself the same question a lot of you probably are. Is young Jocelyn going to end up suffering the same fate as Anna? That sweet girl has already been trapped there for weeks. What if there's something in the water at Windermere? Or maybe some kind of weird memory erasing tool those dangerous people are using. The thought of Joss losing her mind like Anna has just turns my stomach. She's already been through so much, being held hostage, facing Sidwell's gun, and now stuck in that same cursed room. I've been shaking my head watching all this, saying to myself, come on now, this can't happen to that girl too. Carly better hurry up and get her daughter out of there before it's too late. A mother's love needs to move faster than this. I sure hope the writers aren't planning to put Joss through the same kind of pain Anna's enduring. These girls have already suffered enough. At the end of the day, that's what keeps me coming back to General Hospital. The stories get so deep and emotional that they feel real. I care about these characters like they're my own neighbors. I'm praying hard that Jocelyn comes home safe, with her mind and spirit still strong. No more tragedies for that family. They've had more than their share. I'll be sitting right here with my eyes glued to the screen, hoping for some good news real soon. These Port Charles folks sure know how to keep an old man's heart racing, don't they? Let's all keep our fingers crossed that Joss makes it out okay.